In the diagram below, show that the area of the trapezium shown is a half times b plus d times h. So here's our trapezium. The b is the distance along the very bottom, so the base. The d is the distance along the top, and the h is the perpendicular height or perpendicular distance between the two parallel lines. So this line, this d, is parallel to the b. Then we also have this section here, which is A, and this section here, which is C. And notice that we have a rectangle in the center, and we have 4 right angles. So we have a right angle triangle on the left and a right angle triangle on the right. So I'm going to label the triangle on the left as 1, the triangle on the right as 2, and the rectangle in the middle as 3. So let's start by getting the area of number 1, the area of the triangle. And we know that the area of a triangle is half times base times height. So the base is A and the height is H. So it's going to be half times base times height, so half times A times H, which is a half AH. Next I'm going to get the area of triangle 2, which again is half times base times height. So it's going to be half times base, which is C, times height, which is H. And a half times C times H is a half CH. Next I'm going to get the area of shape 3, which is the rectangle. And the area of a rectangle is the length by the width. So it's going to be D multiplied by H. And D multiplied by H is DH. So for the total area, we're going to add them together. A half AH plus a half CH plus DH. So a half AH plus a half CH plus DH. So next what we want to do is we want to factorize a half AH plus a half CH plus DH. So we're going to take a half H outside the bracket as the highest common factor. So we're going to say a half H into a half AH will leave us with A. And a half H into a half CH will leave us with C. And then a half H into DH will leave us with 2D. So let's look at this a bit closer. So DH we can rewrite as DH over 1. And a half H we can rewrite as H over 2. So it's going to be DH over 1 divided by H over 2. And when we're dividing fractions, we change divide to multiply, and we turn the second fraction upside down. So we get DH over 1 multiplied by 2 over H. Then we do top by top, bottom by bottom. So DH times 2 is 2DH, and 1 by H is H. The H's will cancel, and we're left with 2D. So DH divided by a half H leaves us with 2D. That's where that 2D comes from. So we're still going to have a half H in front of our bracket, but we're going to break apart the 2D so that we have D plus D. So we still have the A, we still have the C, but we have the D's separated, so we have D plus D. So we have a half H multiplied by A plus D plus C plus D. Now A plus D plus C is the same thing as B. If we have a look at the bottom, A plus D plus C is the same distance as B. So we can swap A plus D plus C for B. We still have the D. So we end up with a half H times B plus D. And then all we're going to do is bring the H over the other side. So it's going to be half times B plus D times H, which is what we were asked to show.